What's up, guys? It's about 9:45 on Friday night, October 17th. Just had a good talk with someone. You know who you are. Had a really good talk, and it's really good to just kind of talk to someone outside of my group, you know. It's just really good to kind of get an outside point of view on a lot of things, and just shoot the shit with. Found out we have a few things in common, which is cool, so yeah, I don't know, it was good. It was really good, and I totally appreciate that person, sitting down, talking with me, taking the time out of their busy schedule, to help me out. And I really appreciate it. I really do. So yeah, it's 9:45. Just cruising. We're gonna go cruise for a bit. I'm in Regina, nowhere else. So yeah, just gonna chill out, drive around, listen to music, see what's up, and go from there. Alright, yo, it's like 12 o'clock. Still nothing really going on. It's pretty fucking quiet for a Friday night, I must tell you that. Don't really see much at all happening. Braden and his girlfriend went to bed, Crystal went to bed, Jay's wherever, so it's just me. Yeah, I don't know. I just don't know. It really bothers me when people judge people. It really bothers me. It also really bothers me because, like, what the fuck are you looking at, buddy? It bothers me because, it's like that saying, don't judge a book by its cover. You could be a thug, you could be, homeless, you could be rich, whatever, right? You could be dressed to the nines, you could be fucking dressed like a bum, you never know what that person's been through. You never know what that person's like. You may see them on bad days, in bad situations, and you make a judgment, and you stick to that judgment, and then you have this, like, idea about them that's completely wrong. Completely wrong. And, when you do that, and then you run your mouth to other people about your so-called idea of what's wrong with this person, like, they, it gets around. It gets around, and, that can really, really hurt somebody. It can completely change their state of mind. Of what they think of themselves, what they identify as. Like, you could call somebody a fucking, an annoying person or a nuisance, or you call them a fucking asshole, a bitch, whatever, right? And eventually that's going to change their state of mind, and they're going to start thinking that. And, you know, words are a very powerful thing. And, you know, and obviously, you know, I'm not perfect, obviously. I've said things to people, you know, that I shouldn't have said. But, you know, being an adult, you know, being older, you know, you learn, obviously, throughout the years on what to say and what not to say. Some people don't always fucking learn. And it's funny because a lot of those people are in power. And you think, yeah, they see a lot of shit, but at the same time, not every situation is the same, not every person is the same. And regardless of what they think and what they see and what they have seen, they still don't know shit. Still don't know shit. Like, Regina Police, man, y'all don't know fucking shit about me. You think you guys know? You have no idea. You don't know what I'm like. You don't know nothing. You see me on my bad days, man. You see me when I'm at my worst half the time. And, you know, a couple of you have seen me normal on my good days, you know, normally, my normal day. And I don't have a problem with y'all. But the rest of y'all just, you don't even give two flying fucks about anybody but yourself. And, you know, that's really sad, especially being a police officer. You know, you're supposed to be there to help people, protect people, whatever, right? And, you know, you're going around with this idea of how certain people are, and, you know, and that's the thing, like, you don't understand what causes that person to be that way, or whatever the situation is. You know, like, a lot of you guys didn't know I wanted to be a cop. I wanted to be a cop, and I went to university, and I was in pre-police, and because of the people I was hanging out with, and my drinking, that got fucked up. A lot of y'all don't know that I also had basketball scholarships offered to me back in high school, and I lost those scholarships because I tore my ACL in my second grade of my grade 12 season. Second game of my grade 12 season. So my scholarships went down the drain, and I lost my identity. I lost who I was. I was always Rachel the basketball player, you know, Rachel the star, you know, and I lost my identity when I couldn't play ball anymore. That was my goal in life, was to go play ball down in the States, go to college for, you know, on a scholarship. Well, either way. But I wanted to play ball, and every one of my coaches, you know, they all said, you know, if you make it down there, I give you 6 months and you'll be in the WNBA. And that was my goal. That was my dream. And unfortunately, because people are whatever, I don't even know how to explain it. I don't want to say it, but because people are the way they are, a couple girls came after me in a game. I was leading scorer of that game, and they came after me, took a couple of cheap shots, and basically I ended up tearing my ACL. So, you know, like, it's a lot of shit y'all don't know, man. A lot of shit y'all don't know. You don't know what causes me to fucking be mad, be angry. You guys don't know what causes me to you know, like, enjoy watching, like, to watch you guys do your job. I wanted to be a cop, like I said. I wanted to be a cop. I wanted to be out there helping people and stuff like that. And I do help people at the point that I am right now. Only difference is that unlike a lot of police officers, I have been on the other side of the law. You know? And honestly, shit like that is a good thing to have as experience. Because you know what? You're going to realize what causes people to think the way they think. It's going to make you realize, you know, why people do some of the things they do. It's going to make you realize, hey, you know what? I was in that position. I think I know what to do. I think I can help this person. And a lot of you guys don't do that. Because a lot of you guys don't really give a shit. You just want to go be a cop, be in power, and fucking throw people in jail and fucking fuck around. That's what y'all want to do. Like, for real. You know, y'all, there's a couple of you back in the day, you know, that were alright. You know, trying to do what you can to help. But most of y'all don't have a fucking clue. And most of you don't even want to have a fucking clue. And that's where the problem lies. Is that you guys don't have a fucking clue and you don't want to know a clue. You don't even want to know. And that's the fucking problem. You know, and it's not just me. It's fucking lots of fucking people. Lots of teens, lots of adults. There's a lot of adults out there who need fucking help. And they need support and they don't have it. And, you know, especially ones that are involved with the law. And y'all don't do nothing. Y'all don't do nothing. You know, those who need it the most, man, like, y'all just ignore. Y'all just ignore. Oh, whatever, this person's a fucking nuisance. Oh, this person's nothing but a troublemaker. Oh, this person's nothing but a problem. Why is that person a problem? What is that? What's going on in that person's life? What's happening? You know? Like, take a fucking second and ask a fucking question. Have a fucking normal conversation with the person. Don't be a fucking asshole to them. Don't try to be all fucking power tripping and shit like that. Just have a fucking normal conversation with them and find out what they have to say. That's what pisses me off. I see that so fucking much. Not just here, but in a lot of fucking places. And I see it not just with police officers, but I see it with counselors. I see it with fucking all sorts of people in higher power. Well, so-called higher power. And, you know, there's a few good ones out there. And I was lucky enough to find a couple of them. And, you know, I don't know. Y'all just need to fucking open your eyes and fucking do what you're supposed to do, man. Like, fucking help people. Help people fucking figure this shit out. Some people can't fucking do it on their own, man. Some people didn't grow up with the fucking right type of coping skills. So what do? They find other ways to fucking do shit. And what do a lot of people do? They do nothing but antagonize that situation and antagonize that person and then cause that person to fall back to what they know helps them. People who cut, people who drink, people who do drugs, you know, like whatever the situation is. You know, if you're going to antagonize that person, you're not fucking helping them. You're just causing them to get more upset, be more insecure about themselves, and go back to drinking, and go have a hoot. Go fucking cut. Go do whatever the fuck it is that makes them feel better at the time to ignore that pain that you're inflicting on them. Emotionally, mentally, physically for some police officers. Like, if you really hate somebody that much, why do you insist on beating them up all the time? Why? Why do you beat them up all the fucking time? You really think that's gonna fucking change things? No, it's not gonna change things. It's just gonna make that person hate you and what you stand for even more.
On.
Fine.
That's just my name. License registration.
Can I ask why you pulled me over?
I pulled you over because you almost rear-ended us.
I was nowhere close to
And
it.
I'm just checking for sobriety, license, registration. Here's Skylar. Thank you. I'll be right back. Just hang tight.
Okay. Fucking flashlight. I'll see you later, Monahan.
Here, Rachel. Have a good night.
Stop flashing the fucking flashlight in my face.